back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another Kylie Jenner inspired makeup tutorial. Now the look that I recreated is pretty much the look that she has been rocking for the past few months now. I'm absolutely obsessed with everything about this look. I love the eyes, I love the lips, I just love everything about it. So I decided that I would recreate it for you guys. This is the picture of Kylie that I was inspired by. Of course, not everything is exactly the same as Kylie did. I sort of just took what she did and I made it my own and put my own little twist on it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Of course, like this video if you like it and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. So I already applied my foundation just to speed things up a little bit. I used a satin finish foundation. Whenever I see photos of Kylie, I always find that she's wearing quite a satin finish foundation, not quite matte, not quite dewy, sort of right in the middle. So really just pick any foundation of your choice and plop that right onto your face. Keep in mind that I'll be listing all the products that I'm using today as well as all the brushes that I'm using in the description box down below. So now I'm going to be taking my Urban Decay Primer Potion and I'm going to be using that to prime my eyes. Now I'm going to be taking Blanc Type from MAC. It's just in creamy color, and on a fluffy brush I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. This is just going to act as a base for the eyeshadow and it's going to make blending all the other eyeshadows that we put on top of it a lot easier. For the transition shade, I'm going to be taking Soft Brown from MAC, and I'm just going to dust that right above my crease. Really swipe that into your crease. You really don't need to be too precise with it because the messier with this, not really messy, but the smokier and the less precise, sort of the better. I'm now going to take Swiss Chocolate, which is another warm brown color. So you want to place this color right underneath the soft brown that we applied before. So really stick that brush right in the socket of your eye and just wiggle it back and forth to really get that color in there. I'm now going to grab a clean blending brush and Embark from MAC, which is just a very, very dark matte brown color. And I'm going to apply the eyeshadow just on the side of the brush like this. So not on the tip as I would normally do. And then I'm just going to press the eyeshadow right on the outer corner of my eye and sort of wiggle it in towards the inner corner. And this is just going to make the color look really nice and smoky and nice and blended. Then once you apply that, you want to take a really nice big fluffy brush. This is the Sigma E40 and it's clean and there's nothing on it, and I'm just going to run it through all the colors that we applied to just blend everything together so there are no harsh lines. And then I'm going to go back in with the Embark, and instead of applying it to the side of the brush, I'm going to apply it to the tip of the brush, and I'm just going to darken it up just a bit and make it a little bit more intense because Kylie's outer corner is usually pretty intense. And now for the rest of the lid, I'm going to go back in with Blanc Type. And on a flat shader brush, this is the 239 from MAC, I'm going to apply that to the rest of my lid that has no color on it. You only want to apply just a little tiny bit of it. You don't want it to be too intense. And then I'm going to go back in with the Embark and darken it up again. And then just wiggle it into the Blanc Type color so that it's nice and blended. The brow bone highlight, I'm going to take Shroom. It's just a shimmery white color. On a flat shader brush, I'm just going to apply that right to my brow bone. In this picture specifically, it really doesn't look like she has anything too shiny red in the inner corner, so I'm just going to take Blanc Type again and apply that in the inner corners. Now I'm going to move on to concealer and come back to the eyeshadow a little bit later. So I'm going to be using a corrector, and I never really use correctors, but Kylie's skin always looks absolutely perfect, so there could be absolutely no sign of blue underneath my eyes. So I'm going to be taking my Bobbi Brown corrector in Porcelain Peach. I'm going to just apply that right underneath my eyes. I'm now going to be taking my Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer in Very Fair, and I'm going to highlight with this. And now I'm going to be taking my Sigma Tapered Kabuki. This is the F86. I just got this brush. I am absolutely in love with it. Jaclyn Hill was right. It is absolutely amazing for blending out concealer. I am obsessed. So I'm going to be using this to blend out all the craziness that I have going on in my face. Now as for eyeliner, Kylie pretty much always has a wing. I'm still going to do a wing, but I'm going to do a softer wing by using a pencil. So I'm taking Perversion from Urban Decay and a small angled brush, and I'm going to draw a pretty thin line on my upper lash line, and then I'm going to sort of smoke it out with the brush and sort of create a wing with it. So without adding any product, I'm just going to push the product that I have on my brush, sort of flick it out. And because the brush is angled, it's really going to help sort of achieve a nice sharp wing. So as you can see, the wing should look something like this. Very small, not too crazy dramatic, just really nice, soft, and smoky. So I just quickly filled in my brows and I apply my mascara off camera. If you like to see how I do my brows, I do have a tutorial already up, so I will link that in the description box down below. Now moving on to the rest of the eyeshadow. Kylie always wears some eyeshadow underneath her eyes and it really makes her eyes pop. I'm first going to take the Swiss chocolate color, which is this one right over here, and I'm going to apply this all the way across my lower lash line. I'm then going to take the Embark color, which was that dark brown that we applied in the outer corner, and I'm going to apply that right on the outer portion of my lower lash line, and that's really good to make my eyes look really nice and almond shaped like Kylie. And then to blend everything out, I'm going to take soft brown, and on the same pencil brush, I'm just going to run that right beneath all the colors that we applied, and that's really going to create a really gorgeous gradient effect. And now before applying mascara on my lower lash line, I'm going to take this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Demolition. It's pretty much just like a grayish brown color, and I'm just going to apply that right on my waterline. And then to really finish off the eyes, I'm going to apply some mascara to my lower lashes and apply even more to my upper lashes. Now it's time to move on to the rest of the face, and we cannot forget to contour because of course it's a Kardashian/Jenner look, and when you're doing a look like that, you gotta contour. So I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and I'm going to take this color right over here, and I'm just going to contour my cheekbones with it. You also want to bring the contour up to your temples, around your hairline, and also on your jawline. For blush, I'm going to be using Dallas from Benefit. This blush is sort of like a rosy, muted pink color. Kylie really doesn't look like she's wearing a bright blush. It really just looks very nice and bronzy and sort of natural. So I'm going to be taking that on my Sigma powder blush brush. This is the F10, and I'm going to apply this right to the apples of my cheeks. Now, of course, we gotta add some highlighter to the tops of the cheekbones, so I'm going to be taking my Benefit What's Up highlighter. This is my current favorite highlighter, and I'm pretty much just going to dot that right on the tops of my cheekbones and then blending it out with my finger. And this really just adds the most gorgeous glow to the skin. Okay, now it's time for the ever so famous Kylie Jenner lips. Now I'm using just lip liners because Kylie's lips are very matte and there's absolutely no shine to them, so I do not want to use a lipstick. I'm actually going to be using both Boldly Bare and Subculture today for my lips. So these lip liners are very, very similar. Subculture is just a touch darker than Boldly Bare. I'm going to be putting the Subculture, which is the darker one, around the edges of my lips, and I'm going to fill my lips in with the Boldly Bare just so my lips are not so one-dimensional. So we are sort of going to overdraw our lips just a tiny bit, but we're not going to overdraw them all the way around because then we'll just end up looking like a clown. So you're going to follow your natural lip line from the inner corner of your mouth right until you hit like the lowest point of your lips, so sort of where your lip dips, and you're going to overline your lips just a tiny bit. So instead of lining right on the lip line, you're going to line before the lip line, so right over here instead of right over here. So it's going to be very subtle, but it will make a difference overall. Same thing for on the top. You're going to follow your lip line up until your Cupid's bow, and then you're going to just line above your lip line right on your Cupid's bow. And I'll draw just a touch above your lip line. So now I'm going to take Boldly Bare from MAC, and this is just slightly lighter than Subculture, and I'm just going to fill in the rest of my lips. So that is it for the finished Kylie Jenner inspired makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Also let me know what other celebrities you would like to see me recreate. So that's pretty much it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!